and the water has already gone up probably 2 feet, maybe even higher at this point. We got about 30 minutes notice, and we're able to get our washing machines out of the washing area. See the poor doggy here as our water's up to his waist. And what are we doing here? We're standing at the... Oh, oh, we're keeping an eye out on snakes here. That's what we're doing. Ah. And we have people just hanging out in our dry area here. Most of the people have been moving their bikes up to the Sala over there, to the second level, because the first level is already flooded. And that one that you can... Let's see if I don't know if I can zoom in on or not. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but we can see a little bit of the there it is. The concrete there, there's about 1 foot showing. That's 2 feet high. The people who live next. Nung, you coming in? It's all fine until the water goes up his engine. You say he can't come in? Just let him store his bike. Sandbags would be good. We don't have any, but that would be a thought for another day. This is what live flooding looks like. Now I understand what the people in Mississippi were going through.
It happened 21 years ago.
You say 21 years ago?
Yeah, when I'm 13. 22 years ago then.
How old are you?
13.
And how old are you now? And how many years different is that?
I can't make it. 33 years ago!
33 years ago. Yes, honey. 33 years ago we had the last time this happened. It's funny because I had asked wife a while ago, has it ever flooded around here? She goes, not since I was a kid. And the water's come from the mountain. It's because for the last 24 hours we've had nothing but really heavy rain. Watching the people ride their bikes is just insane because it's so easy for the water to get into the engine. Let's go surfing. So, our water line is what we're watching here, and keep an eye out for snakes. Wife's got her stick ready to beat the snakes back, or the cats, or pretty much anything else. So she said to me, we need to move the washing machines, and we need to move them now. So the time I ran from over there where that green awning is back to where I am here, which is all about 50 yards and back, the water had already come up 6 inches. And it came fast. Real fast. How high is the water to the house? To the greenhouse you're referring to? Let's take a peek. I'll see if I can walk over there and let you know. I'm going to stay over here in the high section and see if I can see. We're worried about the green awning over there, which is her mom's old house. Hey, I guess we don't have to water the yard for a while. Oh, there goes the snake. Here's what she's worried about. Here comes the snake. Let's see. You'll see it coming through here. Maybe not. But I did see one. Oh, the greenhouse is okay for the moment. And another foot. The greenhouse has got another foot to go. No, oh, no. 2 steps. 2 steps. It's the same height as much as you can see at the Sala. You have more than that. But not much more. The easiest way to tell where the faucet is on the laundry. Where the faucet is on the washing house, on the laundry shop, the faucet right out from the outside, that's the same level as the greenhouse steps. That's it. Yeah, that would be the entrance to the greenhouse. that faucet line. So if you can see the faucet, yeah, to the floor. Yeah, the top of the faucet is the floor of the greenhouse. So what we're referring to is that faucet. Wanderer, this is outside of Bonpei. Bonpei actually was closed earlier when I was heading down there. They closed it off right at the entrance where the tourist police were and wouldn't let me go any further, but then on the other side it was open. Now, just up the street from me, where one of our favorite restaurants is, where the bridge is, I have some video of that already where the bridge was almost completely washed out already. Right now we're watching that faucet where the hose is hanging over there because that's the same level as our house with the green roof behind there. So if it goes above that, we know water's going into that house. Kind of the same for the house next to it. It's the same level. Now the people over here are next to us, they're totally flooded because they're all over. So Wander, if you look for Bontam and Chui Resort, just Google it, then you'll know exactly where we are because that's where I'm at right now. Yeah. Oh, let's see, I'll show you the sign where I am. Here. You can just Google it. I actually have it pinned in the description where we are exactly. But yeah, I've already seen one snake traveling along there. When I was walking down there, I saw a little black snake, maybe about a foot long. Is that it? Oh, I thought that was a turtle. Now, also the power is already out. So we have no electricity. That's always fun. So hopefully in the next few hours, we'll be able to watch all this go down. Luckily, the ocean is in a slack tide. So try to watch where the water's flowing, but it can't really tell. You'll suck the poison out, won't you? With a hose? Oh my God, look, Jai's over there in his crutches and the water's all the way up to his waist. Well, since we've been broadcasting at 7 minutes now, the water has risen now above our line. And so, be interested to see how high it goes. I didn't need to worry about it getting this high, right up to those third steps there. So, if it goes over 2 feet, we'll get flooded to the rest of the resort. She's worried about the cars, which are way back there, and that's got to be another 2 feet before it gets that high up. But yeah, pretty impressive to see the flooding live. I mean, I was looking at videos of Pattaya flooding. You think, oh, that never happens to me. I get flooded in front of my house every now and then, but there's nobody there. This is actually people live. Was Bai worried about her house being flooded?
Yes.
Her house? Her house already flooded?
Yes.
Oh no.
Go back from those streets to get in.
Oh Jesus Christ.
How about just helping out to die on street?
Okay.
Left and right here, honey.
I'll keep an eye out for snakes. You know how much I love them. Just shush them away.
Well, you have to go and get something, stick or something.
Can I have yours? Yeah, the water's come up. Now the water is into the resort. So this will be our marker here. Mark the time, 9 minutes into the video. I'm going to put a little line right here. Okay, now here. I'll just move the leaf here. Watching the water come up reminds me of the Johnny Cash song. How high is the water, Mama? Well, it's 3 feet high and rising. There goes a snake. Hey, you're uninvited. Got a snake. Caught one. Got it out of here. Send it off. Away from here. That was a snake. Yep. All right, we're keeping an eye out for snakes now. I just saw one little blue one. It's really pretty. The pretty, she says, the prettier they are, the more poisonous they are. I saw on the news on they were showing in Isan a blue snake. They had never seen this type of breed before, and they were all praying to it. Well, there's one. Whee! There it goes. Well, that's much. This is fun now. They're just looking for some dry land. That's all. Well, then you just go up in the plants. That's what they should be doing. Just go up in one of the plants. See, now there's a smart person. Don't ride your bike in the flooding. You can see the water's come up already. Our leaf marker here. My line was back here. So the water's coming up quickly. That was in 2.5 minutes. Why are you moving these? These are my markers. Let me know how high the water's coming up. Yeah, I saw they've moved everything they could up top. It's already in. I saw they tried moving things up. But... It's fun to watch the people here. We're on the fence here for snake watching at this point. Still watching for snakes. And all this water's coming from the mountain, is what you're saying, right?
They let water go like an honey.
Oh.
They overflow. They over. So they have to let go before
before the dam breaks over.
Yeah, it gets worse.
Gotcha.
Exactly the same thing as 13 years ago.
Yes, but I remember the old house was much lower than this. Then the greenhouse was much lower. Because you think where the kitchen flooring was that we put in was even is lower than the rest of the house. Jai on his bike.
No laughing like this. Nobody happy. You should never laughing.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying Jai.
Somebody else say the same time.
Oh, okay. I'm watching Jai on his boat. Poor Mew over there is looking for the food that fell out of her refrigerator. Excuse me. I'm going to go for a higher view. Hey, if it gets picked up on YouTube, if it gets picked up on the news, people pay me for it. Not a good view because the trees over here are too tall. We'll try the other side. We'll try from that side. Live flooding at my resort. Oh, Thomas, all last night it rained like crazy. Bonpei was flooded this afternoon right over there at the by the tourist police area. It was already closed off at that bridge. Excuse me, wife. Didn't you? She's yelling at me for being on YouTube. I'm like, gonna get a high view here. Oh, my resort's still nice and dry. Oh, here we go. Here's a good view here. We can get in right here. We can see how bad the flooding is. Most of our neighbors' houses now flooded. My staff's house is flooded. She can't even get to her home. The road is completely flooded. Our friend's house across the street here is now flooded. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. About an hour ago, Thomas, man, you can see the car activity and bike activity around here. You would think it was morning rush hour. Everybody was moving their vehicles very quickly. Yeah, they let the water out from somewhere around here. We had to rush just to move the washing machines out of the laundry area. They were already in like 3 inches of water by the time we got the last one out. Hopefully they'll all be okay. But in the 20 minutes I've been broadcasting, the water's risen about 2 inches. No, Thomas, we're about 700 meters from the beach. The beach was not even flooded, and it was a low tide. Put my shoes back on. Wow. You were watching 10 minutes ago, the water was just right to the stairs. Now it's all the way back to here.
Well, you're like a child.
The last time I was in a flood, I was 4 years old, and it was in Dulles Airport, picking up my father. So that was 50 plus years ago. So the last time I've ever seen in a flood like this before. Never seen one. Now it's just watching for snakes. Uninvited guests. Oh, Thomas, this is flooded in 30 minutes. The water went from nothing to like 10 inches. It was fast flood. Oh, there you go, Bye. We'll pull up chairs to watch. Thank you. We'll pull up a chair. Keep an eye on our snake watching.
Watching the snake.
Yes, I'm watching you. Watching snakes. You can take some good pictures. This will be great history of our resort, babe. Good thing you raised the land here. The lowest spot, Thomas, was actually over there to my right. That's where the water came in the fastest from. Kind of like right where you can see the people walking. That water is over waist high at this point. And then just beyond the trees is a river. Thank you, bye. Wow, the Sala's got 6 inches left before it's... Yeah, we're just watching the water here. My chair, I need to move it back some more. So, it's still coming. Yeah. Small river. It's just a feeder to the ocean. So it's just when the tide comes in and out. Over by the mangrove. There's a small mangrove forest just to our right, next to the resort. That's where the salt water comes in and out from. But a lot of the houses here, they're not very tall off the ground. Maybe 2 feet, some of them maybe 2.5. So there are a lot of our neighbors who will be homeless tonight. I haven't checked the video yet around my house to see what the flooding is like over there. But I suspect if we're flooded here, like that, we'll probably be flooded at the house as well. We're just sitting here watching the gate for snakes. Sweetheart, I guess Sal's house is also flooded at this point? Sal's also flooded?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought maybe you may have heard. Oh. Yeah, Tom, Bonpei is like, well, you know where our resort is located compared to Bonpei. We're at the very end of Sun Sun Beach. So it's, it's a 3 to 5 kilometer drive. But yeah, they had the emergency vehicles over there and the bridge closed. The thing, Tom, is you just got back from America for all of this. Yeah, I've already shushed 3 of them away. Sticks on the left, sticks on the right. Got mine here in the middle. Still rising, yeah. In fact, I got to move my chair back again because I'm in the water again. So it's 22 minutes. So in 10 minutes, the water has gone from where Bai's sitting over there up to here. Truly live flooding as it's happening. So it still has a ways to go before it'll reach our lobby area. That would be the next thing I have to worry about. Have to start raising things up in there. Yeah, Prince, it is a lot of water. The whole street is completely flooded. So, you know, you've been to the resort, so you know what it's like over here. The Sala that's across the street has about 6 more inches to go before it's totally overflowed. And that's for the upper level. And it came fast. We're hoping that the crest is coming soon, but at this point, Thomas, I'm just watching the water continue to rise here. It's almost like I can watch, this is my new line if it crosses. Yes. Yeah, that's what, just any of the pipe cutters, then I'll put sleeves over what I cut and just pop it right back in later. That'll be easy. All the electrical for the washing machines. Yeah, the water's off. Yeah. Had to do that before I could cut. Yeah, I needed the wire cutters because she's not listening to me anymore. So you can see now it's already coming over this line. And actually you can still see it rising quicker right here. I'm pointing with my finger, but here's my new water line. Right with a crack in the concrete. And it just came above that. And there goes somebody's door, laundry basket. Yeah, well, we don't have any more rain now. We've got some sunshine coming in, so that's a good sign. I think if it was raining, this would be even worse. No, how'd that happen? I need to see my ugly mug. Flip. There we go. Oh, now the water, here's the crack. And here's the water now. Yeah, to the right, Prince. The creek to the right. The restaurant that I sent you guys to before, Wangborn, that's already completely flooded out earlier today. That river that you go to across the bridge that goes towards the 7-Eleven, that water was already almost cresting the bridge. And let's see, 3 minutes ago the water was only to here. Now to here. How high is the water? You see my wife there, it's already up to her, above her ankles. Keep back up there. Keep. And here comes my brothers. And you can see how the water just keeps coming in. Good thing I went out like 2 hours ago and got some food. Unfortunately, I don't have any electricity to heat it, so I can't heat it up in a gas pan. So now we're going to be inviting any of the neighbors around here to higher ground. This is my brother-in-law. This is my a distant cousin. My two brothers, one there in the red, and my brother-in-law's, and the other one in the black. We'll all sit around in the dark and drink. Yeah, but that's only if the wood, the coal and wood is dry, Thomas. Yeah, we have a gas stove in the back though, just in case. Nung, help your brother. There you go. So in 30 minutes I've been live. The water was to the gate when I started broadcasting, actually a little lower than the gate, and is now all the way to here. And as you can see, my concrete just keeps getting wet. As we keep moving back. Welcome to live flooding at One Time in Chewy Resort. Most of our neighbors have already flooded out their homes. Luckily, we have our land a little bit higher. When we bought it, we put in about another 2 feet of land, soil, to raise everything up. And it's a good thing we did, because you can see, if we didn't, we would be flooded. But the water's probably got about another foot could go before that bungalow's flooded. The wife is worried about the cars getting flooded next, which are way back there. So it's still even higher ground. But we are no longer on snake watch at this point. See if there's any other better views I can get. So now the greenhouse that we're worried about is now got about another 4 inches to go. Yep. All right, I'm gonna move your car. I need your key for it because I don't have mine with me. Inside your room somewhere? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go move my car. So, yeah, exactly, Thomas. We're only 30 minutes and it's gone from where the chair is all the way to there. Yo, yeah, it's rising fast. Yeah, that's Data barking here. No, actually, not. No, that's actually 19 doing all the barking. Data's over at the house. Where's her small car that he's talking about? Oh, she wants me to move into the. Now that's 19 over here that's doing all the barking. "19, come here." That's 19. Because she was the 19th dog. Ran out of names. All right, well, I'm going to stop the stream to move the car, and I'll come back. We'll see how high the water comes up.